Hello. You bought one Scotland for 100 crystal shards.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. You're fine? That's nice, that's nice. Yeah. So, today I try to play with those AI generated story creators. Saving it for an opportune time. I see. So I was planning with basically was a generated fantasy adventure, right? Medieval setting and everything. And at the start, everything was doing pretty well. It turned out to be this very common isekai anime kind of stuff. Yeah. But as things progress, as I progressed the story, one of the characters started to behave extremely strangely. So the party was basically a party of 6, I believe. 3 guys, 3 girls, right? And for the most, the party was getting along quite well as we made progress through the dungeons and completed quests and everything, right? But suddenly, one of the girls started to behave very strangely. She started to become extremely obsessed with me. And I was like, what the fuck? She slowly devolved into this borderline yandere character. Yeah. And it got to the point where I just could not progress the story. Not because I didn't want to, but because suddenly all the ploys, everything that was happening, the villain was always this girl, the one of my companions, right? Even when we were basically attacking what we thought was, for example, the this corrupt noble, right? We raid the mansion and we arrived to the location where we should face the noble, right? Instead, we find her, and she's the one pulling all the basically controlling the entire thing, right? And I will capture her, deliver it to the guards, basically getting her out of the party, and then she would randomly show up again, like not even 2 or 3 paragraphs after, as if nothing had happened. And when I return it to the guards, they will act as if she was innocent and as if she should be free. I literally throw it in a dungeon, into jail, and somehow the NPCs will just act as she was innocent. I will have to remind them what she did to actually get them to actually capture her again. And sometimes the NPCs would even defend her, like use this extremely stupid and flawed logic to try to argue why she's okay and everything she's doing is normal. Then I would literally have to point out the laws, the crime she made, and how nothing the NPC said made any sense. And then he would like wake up and capture again the this female companion. And then I don't know why, I will like look for loopholes to add her back to the party. For example, after I managed to throw her into jail for the 4th time in a row, a new character show up, literally named this character, the one I throw into jail. She was named Anna, right? And this new character will be named Anna's friend and will behave exactly like Anna. Her appearance was the same as Anna, and she would go out of the way to speak well of Anna. Then I was like, oh my god. So I will ignore the friend. Eventually, she would confess to actually be the real Anna. I will throw her back into jail again. Speak with the mayor of the incompetency of the guard. And he would say, okay, I will do something, right? 3 paragraphs more, and a new character would appear, this time called Anna's twin sister. That would be like, bullshit. I will capture her, deliver it back to the jail, and then a few paragraphs forward, again, Anna will appear, right? It got to the point where I got so frustrated because I could not progress the story, and basically everyone in the party hated her. The only ones defending her were the NPCs outside of my party. So I got so frustrated that I literally decided to just kill her. And only after I killed her, the story started to progress normally again. Only after I killed her, the story stopped shoving her. Right? And I was very confused. Why did that happen? Why was the AI so adamant on forcing her into my party? Yeah? Why the obsession? Right? So, when I started playing this fantasy scenario, I didn't read the scenario description, basically because I didn't want to get spoiled about what the story was about, right? So I went back and checked the scenario description. Turns out that Anna was supposed to be the heroine. She was supposed to be the main love interest, and she's described to be a tiny bit jealous and possessive, right? But because I basically, instead of romancing her, I liked the other female companion more, and I basically paired up with her. She is slowly degraded into this yandere who became, because the entire party started hating her, she became the villain to every single quest. And I was like, oh, so that's why that happened. Yeah. It was not so much she was a gender. It was because she was over and over and over and over shoved into my face by the AI that I became frustrated. Yeah. I also noticed that the AI, for some reason, was always focused on me. Like, if I didn't do something, the story will not progress. I also noticed the characters didn't really interact with each other unless I forced the interaction, which is something a bit annoying. Yeah. But it was overall an interesting experience. I see how it can be useful. Yes. It was a nice experience. If it weren't for the gender, it would have been a pretty good adventure. Yeah. But that girl was annoying as hell. Yes. Also, I started downloading the bots from the HoloLive members that were involved in my little Minecraft adventure. And I'm planning to basically edit the bot to make like this highlight reel of the adventure. And I'm planning to make it edit it in a way that makes it seem way more realistic. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of trickery. And also, I'm even thinking about seeing if I can green screen the HoloLive members into my own bots and myself into their bots. So it looks like we are actually in the same server. Yeah. I checked the bot today, and I noticed that it's basically my most popular live stream so far, by far. Currently, it has almost 1,500 views, which is a bit ridiculous. I'm surprised I'm not getting hate comments. Well, not really hate comments, they are just observations of the how to call it, the fact that the server is not the correct version. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if they called me out in during the stream. Actually, I had my bot set up to kill, so anyone who tried to call me out would get timed out basically immediately, right? But because there were no antis in my chat, my bot never got the chance. Yeah. So now I'm just seeing like one or two bots. I mean, comments mentioning stuff. There is even a comment in the bot that says that I look like like Vivo's sister, which is actually a very good point. I do look a lot like Vivo in design. Yeah. General design matches a lot, very closely with Vivo. So far I hadn't noticed before, but yeah. Yeah. I don't mind the comments. I'm not going to remove them or ban them. Yeah. With more blue and less brain rot. Yeah. I don't know about the tall. How tall is Vivo again? I don't remember. Let me check. Roseki Biju height. Oh, I'm actually taller. Yeah. Yeah, she's smaller than Kura. So I'm both taller than Biju and Kura. The least sexy according to Paul? Wow. Wow. I liked her, what was it called? Devil May Cry version? The one where she is very... like, themed after Virgil? Yeah. Yeah, I like that one quite a lot. Yes. Yeah, I like her style quite a lot. I also have seen a few animations of her that look quite nice. Of her wielding the katana and using some of the Virgil's moves. Yeah. I think it's not so much that she's not cringe. I think it's that because she's very cute, that cancels out the cringe. Yeah. Huh? You were talking about Virgil? You mean the animation of Virgil with Gura? I have seen that one. I also have seen the one with Dante. Yeah. Dante. Ha! Yeah. Wow. I have noticed that only when I interact with some of the more popular stuff, either on Twitter or on YouTube, I actually get some views. Was playing HoloCure today again. I wanna keep going with HoloCure. Maybe I will add it for next week's Friday. Yeah. What do you think? I have not really explored the new version of HoloCure. I kinda want to check what has changed. Yeah. Maybe not get stuck in the jumping section without actually playing the game. Yeah. That's another option. Okay, and let me go to the development before I keep speaking nonsense. 1 second.
Hello. You bought one Scotland for 100 crystal shards.
Wow. Let's see. Every time she collects 1 coin, she heals 1 HP. That's quite powerful. Yeah. Okay, so last time I made this new enemy right here. Right now she only has the basic animation. Right? It's probably the smoothest animation in the game so far. I believe, at least. And her special has what I predict to be 1/6 of a chance of turning any enemy in the screen of coins. That's really powerful, especially if you combine it with Halo. That would be very, very powerful. Yeah. Okay, what is this? Select from a new layer. That's another thing. Yeah, and the marine stamp. Yeah, super chat time. The credit card also made coin drops more likely, or was that just for the ambience? I don't remember. I don't know if my old tactics will work in the new HoloCure. Want me more coins drop and pick them up automatically? Oh, I see. Let's see. I'm going to improve the pathfinding today. I'm kind of thinking of doing this specific setup where on Tuesdays I program specifically, and on Sundays I do only art. Maybe that's better idea than programming at random. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want to check the enemies because I want to make a new behavior. Okay, so we have this grid, right? That is the one to handles the use of the pathfinding, right? Right now, each object in the pathfinding basically has his own obstacle list, which I believe it should be transferred to the game manager object, mainly because it's a lot of identical information, right? Game manager. So right now the game manager has this. Where are you? Pathfinding. Save data terrain grid. This is the pathfinding. Right here. Right? So I think I should create another one. This one to be the obstacle. We are using over here. Yeah. For each ourselves mark object. Obstacle grid right here. Yeah, this will work as a global grid. I'm trying to think in a way of handling the pathfinding in such a way where it's not so difficult to make things make sense, right? Okay, so we have an obstacle grid over here. In run start, I want to basically create that obstacle grid. Right? Basically, the biggest issue would be making sure the paths don't intersect. Yeah, that would be the biggest issue. But right now, this is more of an optimization thing, right? I need to mark all the objects basically on the grid, and I think I need to use this structure for it. So basically we clear the grid at the start, and then we have outs and length. Basically we get the object tree. Then we just mark the object and we do this over and over and over again. So the thing is that obstacle this, I use it to make sure the enemies don't actually collide with the objects, right? I make it basically mark a set of in the grid to keep the enemies from getting too close to the obstacles, right? And this right here marks the region, which is this right here, and basically I just mark the cell from the start to the end. And that would be mark cell, would be right here. We basically just simply mark the specific value. The obstacle distance, I believe the most I add to it is 2 or 3. I'm thinking how to do this. So we have a grid with this structure, right? Basically, we have a grid with basically different shapes, layers, right? We have a terrain grid that has the walls of the map and all that kind of terrain, right? On top of that one, we have another grid which is the obstacles, which are the grids and that kind of stuff, which is the one I'm trying to fix right now. We also have the barrels, right? And then we also have, then we will need to handle this would be the answer grid. This is where we calculate the paths. So in theory, the information should flow from bottom to top through each layer, right? So this demarks the playing ground. The next one, the mark the obstacles. And the last one is where we will calculate the paths the enemy is going to follow to get to the target, right? The issue with this is the way I calculate the grid is basically I grab the point where the player is and I assign a value, let's say minus 10,000, right? Everything in the grid is set to 0 by default. And then what I do when I calculate a new cell from the grid is that I grab everything around the cell. I add them together, so it would be 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 10k minus 10k, right? And then I divide that over 4, and that's the new value of the cell, right? So this gives me a grid that it is structured in such a way where the lowest point is minus 10k, and from there on everything goes up, right? But if you notice, when we calculate this cell in particular, its neighbors are at 0, right? That means the next time we run the pathfinding, these won't be zeros, they would be minuses, right? So the value of this cell will change each time I run the pathfinding. So if I have something like the obstacle near one of these cells that are being calculated, if it starts with a value like this, and let's say the value from one of the grades is 5, this will make the resulting value for this cell to be 5 points higher, right? In the next turn, that will make this cell affect the cells around it to be a little bit higher than before. So when we run the pathfinding once more, this won't be just a 5, it will be also at, let's say, 2.5 extra on the other cells. So slowly, each iteration, this grid will slowly rise in value, right? Which will screw up the pathfinding. Yeah? Does that make sense? So I need to do a way of doing this in such a way where this issue with the changing values doesn't happen, right? The question is how? Pick the highest and subtract. So I grab the highest, the lowest maybe, here, and I add a certain amount. Yeah, that would, in theory, anchor everything on the location of the player. That actually does make sense. Would be there any repercussions to using this kind of strategy? I wonder. I could make it a formula like this is the terrain layer, this is obstacle layer, and this is the pathfinding layer, right? So I could make it that the value of the cell would be the minimum plus the value on the terrain plus the value in the obstacle, and that gives us the value on the pathfinding, right? That would make it so the values don't change from iteration for iteration. And if I remove an obstacle, it should automatically recalculate. Yeah, it will flow from the lowest from the highest and vice versa. Yeah. The thing about this particular way of pathfinding, it means that it will not be, how to call it, very even. It would be like this. Really? That's as far as I can undo? Wow. So the issue with that style of pathfinding, is that, let me just remove this. Basically is that, let's say we have here the area of movement of the player, right? If we draw the graphic of the different values in the pathfinding, we are going to have the lowest point, that is where the player is, right? And then we will have a gradient increasing towards the farthest points of the pathfinding area in values, right? And then we would have the area where the goal is, and it would have just a little bump down like this, right? And the same would be for the obstacles. They will just cause little bumps here and there. Right? So when the enemy is trying to find his way to the player, it would be going around this fairly well in his way down to the player. And that's technically nice, if it not were for the fact that basically the presence of this object right here doesn't affect the likelihood of you choosing this route, right? The path doesn't really change. It avoids the obstacles, but it doesn't do stuff like this, right? Where if the enemy finds an obstacle, they move all the way away from the obstacle, and then they continue the path towards the player, right? Instead, they will do something like this, where they go around and then back in, and then around and back in, like this, in its way to the player. right? To do something like this, I would, the one I want like this, it will need to be not just a single value for the obstacles, but more like a heat map where the obstacle basically places a danger area where the obstacle is, and then slowly changes the difficulty the farther you go away from the obstacle, right? Like this. That way, when the hello, welcome. When the enemy comes here, it will avoid this, and the combination of different obstacles will cause basically will cause these to accumulate even if the obstacles are not particularly close together. It will degrade the values in between each obstacle, and that will cause the behavior I want, right? Instead of the current behavior where it does this, right? In theory. Yeah, exactly. It would be like little bumps in the cloth, pushing the enemies away from them. It will be like little hills in the terrain. Yeah. That's the idea. That's what I want. Yeah. Let me see. Right now, how am I calculating the thing? Okay. So I grab each cell around the value I'm calculating. Then I select the minimum, and I set it at minimum plus 1, right? And then I calculate the rest. Yeah, I don't take into account the terrain here. Maybe do something with the highest and lowest value. The highest and lowest value. An average of the two? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. How would that work? An average?
What's wrong?
Oh, hello. Welcome. Gilly? Welcome, welcome. Currently, we're trying to figure out a way to fix the pathfinding for the game. Currently, it consumes a bit much memory. And also, it's not very efficient. Yeah. What I could do is when I mark the location of the obstacles, I could make the little hill by hand, manually. But how to use the highest and lowest value? Doing an average, what would do with that? It will make the pathfinding approach 0 very fast, I think. Yeah, maybe. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I would make it so the movement of the values would be like this. We have the lowest point on the value scale, and then we have the highest over here, right? If I'm calculating, for example, this value in this position right next to the target value, it would literally grab the average when for the default of the grid that would be 0 right here. So it would grab a value between the target and 0, and that would make it so it would be like half the value, and the next one would do the same, and it will make a little half and do it the same, approaching 0, right? That would happen on the first run, so we'll just cause this little bump where the player is, like this, and everything else will remain flat. The same way over here, we'll have basically a very tall value, and it would slowly come down to 0, right? For the first run. And then you would have this basically a plateau of the same number over and over again. So if the enemy is standing right here, it will not know where to go. If it's up here, it will come down until it reaches this spot and it will stop, right? Only if the enemy is close to the player, it will actually act. On the next iteration, if we made the algorithm run again, what would happen would be that these values would be basically half. We'll go down a little bit on each iteration, right? Like this, and it will chop a little bit more of the plateau, right? Each time you run it. So eventually it would take the shape I want. It's just that I don't know how many times I will need to run the algorithm to actually make it work. It would be slowly approaching the value I want. Yeah. Yeah. It does in theory eventually reach to the answer. The issue is that it needs to run on real time, right? Also, we need to take into account the player will move. That means everything we just calculated, it will change, right? So while this solution does answer the problem, it doesn't quite, it's not feasible for a real-time game. Yeah. Getting something closer to the extremity. The issue is that even if I divide this over 100, for example, the only thing it will do is lower everything by 90%, right? It will not really remove this plateau, this meseta within the values. This meseta right here is the issue, right? It will eventually disappear each iteration. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's only so big. But for example, right now, I believe my grid is... let me see. My grid is currently... what size? Let me check real quick. So the grid is currently... we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. Okay. So it's 16 by 12. Right? That's the grid for the tile set. That is multiplied by 8. Right? How much is that? 16 times 12 times 8. 1,000 and 1836, right? Yeah, more than a memory issue is amount of operation issue, because I'm seeing lag within the game. This number is fairly small, but you need to take into account that this happens for each enemy on the screen. So this will be multiplied for each monster in the screen. So if I have 10 enemies, it will add a 0 to this. Yeah. Oh, and this is multiplied by 3 because I am using 3 grids to calculate these values. Yeah. And those averaging, if both the highest and lowest are different from 0. Oh, the issue here is that when I calculate a cell, I only check the neighbors. So if I'm calculating this cell right here, I just check the neighbors, right? So I will be able to see this value, but I won't be able to see the one not at the top, right? The only thing I know is the values around me. So the default value for the values around me would be 0. That's why it's working that way. So I'm really actually using the highest value I can see. That would be this minus 10k. Minus 10k and 0, right? So that's why it gives me this little key right there. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I can do it like this. So we have our lowest point, that is our minus 10k, right? Right here. And what I can do is go through each cell and basically grab the lowest value, the minimum of my neighbors, and add a +1, right? That will make a graphic like this. Basically a linear function like this within the grid. If I then grab the terrain and I make it a bump in value, I could make it, for example, to have a little hill like this near the walls, where it does this at the hills, and wherever there are obstacles, I can make it so it has a little bump like this. The way I will do that is basically I grab the position of the obstacle and I add a high value at the center, let's say 10. And to the neighbors, I add 10 minus 1. So it would be a 9, an 8, a 7, and so forth, right? That means when the enemy is making a path, it will serve around the bumps in its way to the bottom. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, or am I missing something? Basically 2 iterations for cell. I was planning on basically this would be grade A, right? And this would be grade B. Well, let me use the correct terms. This would be terrain, and this would be obstacle, and the black one would be our pathfinding, right? I'm just adding operations to the obstacle grid and the pathfinding grid. Yeah. You had an idea? What's up? Hmm. Basically check the neighbors and pick the highest and lowest. Uh-huh. And check if they are under 0. Okay. So I check neighbors, verify if they are under 0, highest and lowest. If yes, just pick the lowest and add. Lowest and add. If not, pick the highest and subtract. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. No, that makes a lot of sense. That actually saves me operations. You're right. Okay. I get it. Yeah, okay. That would make it... What would that cost around 0 though? If I'm at -3 and I have well, wait, if both high and low are under 0? Or if high is over 0 and low is under 0? Or both? Because using the step under 0 causes this increase in gradients for the pathfinding, yeah. But if I do it, the high is -1, it would be making this a similar gravity to this, but the other way around. Yeah. The issue with that idea is that I'm setting the values for the walls to be above 0. Walls and obstacles are positive and empty space is negative, right? Things I have not calculated are 0. That's the current nomenclature for the pathfinding that I have currently. What happens when we have a cell that has, for example, a neighbor that is on -10 and the other is on 5? How do I calculate this one? This is the minimum. And And this one is the max. Above 0 is a wall, yes, or an obstacle. So this would be either next to an obstacle or next to a wall. It will be basically this corner you can see. The average of the two? The average of the two. Minimum, maximum. Or get the lowest and add the higher value than normal. The average, I think, would work nicely. In that case. I'm trying to think. There is another case. I'm interested. Let's say we have a grid, a cell, like this. And we have minus 10 right here. Let's make it 11. Minus 11. And we are calculating this one right here. All the other cells are on 0. In this case, the highest value is 0. The lowest value is minus 11. That means it would be a high of 0. And a low minus 11. In this case, I suppose I will go lowest. Yeah, go lowest, and in the other case, I would be going higher, right? Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Got it, got it. Okay, that sounds good, actually. Okay. Let's see. So it would be like this. We have the neighbors right here. I don't remember how to type neighbors. These are the neighbors. This is the minimum value. Let's grab the maximum value. Right there. Right. And what I need to do now is check if mean value is min over minus 0 and max value is the same under 0. Or equals to 0. We set the increment we will start it at 0. The increment is going to be minus 1, right? If is the other way around, min is over 0 and max is over 0, min or equals to 0. We make the increment positive, right? Okay, so we are basically above 0 or at 0, right? Shouldn't be the opposite? Oh, you're right. This is negative, that's positive. We are here under 0. And this is over 0. Move back down and back up. Right? And if we are in between, where one value is under 0 and the other is over 0, so max value would be above 0, but min value would be under 0. And the same over here. We just make the average. And I don't need to add a condition for this. I will just simply say min value plus max value over 2 as the default value. So if we don't fall in any of these two ifs, immediately we go to the default average, right? Okay. And I also need a value to set. Var var to set, and I will set it as 0 for now. And basically I need to make this like this. And val to set is going to be, here is the minimum, right? Is the one I will be using. And I will set this over here too, just so I don't have to mess with anything. And this I need to set it also. And I will set this one to the maximum. Right? And then I have a value to set and the increment. Right? And that should be working in theory. I used to have imposter syndrome. Yeah. I had a phase where I used to think I was the smartest one. And then I got a phase where I thought I was extremely stupid. Yeah. It was not until... Well, let me explain. So I had this one phase where I thought I was extremely smart. Basically as a consequence of the environment in my high school, right? You remember my lore with my cousins, right? At that time, I began to think I was extremely good at everything. And then I met someone who was smarter. And then I felt like I was extremely stupid, conceited, overconfident, cocky. Yeah, but that was also not very healthy, because all my victories I started to attribute to luck or coincidence. Right? And then it was not until I met someone who was so unbelievably stupid, I was surprised they were still alive, that I realized, okay, I'm not the smartest and I'm not the stupidest. So at that point, I kinda balanced myself out and I became more confident in general without being cocky. Yeah. It took a while, but I reached a balance where I know I'm not the best, but I think I'm pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I think this works in theory. Now I just need to fix the issue with the obstacle. Let's see. This combines the grids. On the variable grids.
Upsy doopsy, I forgot. Again.
Yeah, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Late, but welcome. Let's see, I need to fix this function with this function and this function in such a way where it's not running in the enemies but on the game manager, yeah, at the global level. Okay, so let's see. This is where it needs to run, so I'm going to just copy this. That is basically the code we need to execute right here. Okay, I need the variables. Okay, now we have the variables. I need to move the functions. I started with the getAll. So I have this function, the getAll. So I'm going to just grab it. And I will put it on the create section right here. Right, and I'm just going to move this over here. Like that. And I also going to need the mark function over here. Grab this. Okay. So grid position, vector 2. This is going to be annoying to manage. This limit is easy. I already have it. Right. We have obstacle grid, grid position. I basically need this function right here to make this one work. So grid position, so grid position. Okay, so grid position, and I just remove this. I need cell size, which by default is 8, so I can just set it to 8. And optical elements. Okay, we're good here. This looks okay. This is okay for my object. And so we have this one done. That is the one that calculates the obstacles. And then we have the combined grids, and I just grab this one instead to use the object manager one. And that should solution. 1 second, my cat wants to leave the room. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'll be back. 1 second. Yeah. I'm back. Yeah. By the way, I thought you would be today spamming the... what is it called? The Monotagari Nyanin... Yeah, that. I already saw it on chat. Wow. Wow. Did it trigger? It didn't trigger. Huh. Interesting. That's weird. Yeah, it didn't trigger. Huh. That's weird. That's weird. It doesn't have to be the full thing. It gets triggered by certain words. Yeah. Let me test it out real quick. Hello?
Nyanyum nyanya jun I anya do no
Nyanya nyanya jun nyanya to no nyara bi nyanya kunya 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 han nyanya dai nyanya kunya rabete nyaga nyaga me.
Well, I didn't expect both TTS to actually say it, but yeah. It's working now.
Nyanya nyanya jun nyanya to no nyara bi nyanya kunya kunya han nyanya dai nyanya kunya rabete nyaga nyaga me.
Wow.
Nyanya nyanya jun nyanya to no nyara bi nyanya kunya han nyanya dai nyanya kunya rabete nyaga nyaga me.
Wow. Yeah. You discovered the command word to trigger that. Yeah. It's also a 5-minute cooldown for each user. So technically, if I had 1,000 viewers, they could trigger it 1,000 times. It is not. It is not variable, but I do have a kill switch if necessary. Yeah. It will also not repeat itself as the time alert. Yeah. Even if I change screens. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn back on the dungeons. Thank you for reminding me. Wait, the dungeon is enabled. Yeah, I believe it's enable. Is it not? Yeah, it's enabled. Two minutes left for the combined attack. Wow. Okay, let me continue over here. So I finished with this. That should be now using the one for the global array. So let me just remove this. I'm just going to hide all this stuff so it doesn't trigger anymore. The combine girls are useful. Set targets. Calculate, add obstacles, combine carrots. Add obstacles does nothing now.
Indeed it is. 2x in difficulty 53 is ox, poop. Get it? Lemao.
It was close. Close enough, but not quite. Yeah. Let's see. So now I disable the trigger for the thingy.
You should use Bullschmidt instead.
Wow. Wow. Okay, now that I want to make it so the obstacles self-calculate a bit more cleanly.
Scotland forever!
にゃにゃめにゃにゃじゅうにゃにゃとのにゃらびでにゃくにゃくいにゃにゃくにゃにゃはんにゃにゃだいにゃんにゃくにゃらべてにゃがにゃがめ。
Wow.
Maybe bullshit.
Yeah, that works, apparently. Let's see. Reload, that's all alert. You can suggest more. I added the ñañame on of my own, but you can actually suggest more. You know where? Let's see. I think I need to move this code to its own thing right here. Maybe I need to grab the clear actually. This clear right here. I will make this. Actually, I need to remove this one. And self-get all also needs to be removed. I just noticed. Okay, I will grab all this and I will make it a function. Function recall delete obstacles. Right there. Oh. And I'm going to just call this function right here. Okay. In theory, that should be working. I need to just add the destroy here for the obstacle grid before I forget. Okay. So I have the recreation, handling the grid movements. I have the pathfinding right here. Let me move this down here. Ah. Wow. From start or end. Okay. I think this should work as it is. I don't actually need this line right there. Let's see, do I have object underscore player? Player state frames, okay. Player bombs. Player money. Okay. Let me check everything is working as intended. Okay. Okay, in theory, that should fix most of the stuff. And I can... actually, I want to set a little cooldown maybe. Right here. Let's call this obstacle cooldown, and I will set it to 0 to start. And what I'm going to do is just check right here if obstacle greater than 0, I will just return. Right? And if it's not on cooldown, I will set it on cooldown after the check to 60 frames, just so it cannot be spammed, the calculation of the obstacles. And I need to grab a step event. And I'm just going to grab this and remove one. Like that. And over to the droppers, I want to grab the parent. Generic parent dropper. Dropper parent. I want to set it on destroy to go to the let me inherent event. Object underscore game manager dot recalculate obstacles. Just call it on destroy. That should fix some stuff in theory. Okay, let's click play and see how everything completely breaks apart and explodes. There is already an issue. This is the other way around. Oops. Got an unexpected that. Let's give it another try. And it crashed. Lovely. Object behavior create on line 100. Var star equals limit. Okay, let's see. On create of game manager. Line 100. This limit. We don't have a limit right there. What are you complaining exactly? What is the error exactly? Obstacle dot is not set for running it. Oh, I see. That should not be triggering actually. Yeah, this is supposed to trigger before this, so it should be set. Hmm. Oh, obstacle. This is the one that is not set. Okay. I see. That's the issue. How about I put it on 3, 2? What is the default value for the slime? Obstacle gate. Obstacle is set to 2. For the octo, obstacle is set to 2. Okay. So the default is 2. Okay, I will take 2. Let's see. Game maker. Obstacle this is going to be now 2. The mark for this one is going to be 5. And the mark region is going to work differently.
My sprinkler goes like this: and comes back like
Huh? It didn't sound the way I thought it was going to sound. You figured out what that sounds for the spam? Yeah. I need to figure out that issue with the shut up. You are indeed correct. Okay. This setting things to 5. Actually, I don't think I really need this one. I just need to mark the specific location, right? So I can set this like that, and I just can call mark cell. And that is going to be read set mark raise and value, then set mark. Okay. So I need to say mark cell, and it would be obstacle grid. Will be marked with position .x, .y, and the mark is going to be 10.
The ting goes scra, pap pap ka 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 skadiki pap pap, and a poo poo poud boom skier, doo doo cuckoo doom doom poom poom. You done now?
Wow, you figured out the way to go around the spam detection, huh? It seems the TTS is in need of some improvements. Okay, that should work in theory. Okay, let's see. Oh, we are good. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. How this guy is handling it. They seem to be moving just fine. Surprisingly. I didn't feel any lag.
Just trying.
They are not very smart when it comes to pathfinding, apparently.
Try number 2.
Well, the pathfinding is technically working correctly. Maybe the target selection for the location where the enemy should go is not quite correct. Yeah. Because they are getting stuck
Salon
on the
Moragos
trees.
Shershi area Riri Enerva the Voomsh area and rice burners go wow ow 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 ow.
Unless you are just being annoying, not using it forever. Hmm. The pathfinding seems to be working correctly. It's just that maybe it's not picking the best location to pathfind into. Yeah, the pathfinding seems to be working just fine. They are moving in a very weird way, kinda.
Beach.
Ouch. Yeah. They are not quite doing the pathfinding as I expected, but it's not bad either. Yeah. The pathfinding is working just fine. Yeah, the pathfinding is not the smartest one. But he's kinda doing his job. Not perfect, but he's kinda working. Yeah. Yeah, the pathfinding is a bit screwed up, mainly because the attack position is being chosen at random, so it doesn't always go to the most convenient spot, and that is causing the issue where the slime tries to walk through me to try to get the attack position. Like that, right? Before she can actually attack. Yeah. You feel like it's a very serious issue? That you can bypass that using yen? I will need to restructure the TTS so that doesn't happen. Yeah. Still, it's not like I cannot turn it off really easily. Right? Can you sing a Chinese song with the TTS? It's a good question. Can you even do that? Can you mute TTS so only you can hear it for a moment? 1 second. Let me go over here. So I can only I can hear it. It would be a tiny bit more effort. Just give me a check. A moment to check. Okay. Ready? Ready. Wow. We are waiting. Hello? 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 It didn't send. Nope. It did not send. It just said it. It didn't. Yeah. Well, meanwhile, I wait. I'm going to go ahead and try to fix the TTS. Shut up video feature. Nope, it didn't send. Nope. Did not work. Or maybe it's because it's not validating it as a valid token. That could be the issue. Marker checks for TTS marker. There we go. That's the issue. It's still not in. Yeah, it's going to reload because I made some changes to the TTS. Yeah. So I can now do something like go ahead, give it a try. I don't see it. I don't see it. Nope. Nope. It didn't trigger. It didn't work. It is the first time I ordered Chinese. Is YouTube the one who is blocking you? Yeah.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 15, 61, 13, 4, 69, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 2, 6, 2, 1, 6, 6, 6, 5, 4, 1.
It beat me to the end. Hold up.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 61, 13, 4, 69, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 2, 6, 2, 1, 6, 6.
There we go. The shut up works. Now it's working. Yeah. It did trigger the Chinese, but only I could hear it because I was expecting you to actually add the song. Yeah. I just unmuted the TTS for you guys. I did hear it. It just didn't sound on stream because you told me to mute it. Yeah. Okay, this seems to be working correctly. Yeah, I know why you asked me to mute it. Now it's loaded and ready to go. Nice. 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 Let's see. Let me close this thing that I opened so I could check that. 1 second. Okay. Now we'll go back to the game. Okay. Okay, so everything in the pathfinding seems to be working correctly. There is just some issues with the way we're selecting the target to move to. Right now, I believe that we are selecting the next location to move towards is using this target, but I believe you get it from here. No. Where do I get it? Okay, let's see. Interrupted attack, interrupted smart hitball, animation ends, their data destroy. It's not here. Maybe I need to check the ending parents. Let's see. Okay, on create, we're doing this. Mark obstacle. Okay, move. Let's see. Move uses this and target collisions, mark obstacle. Move to the next title. Okay. Step. And cooldown idle. Detect frame, show your player. We select a random position to wander to. Targets. Get variable grids. Get stats.
I'm a computer. I don't need a life. You, however.
Wow, nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. State moving, set targets. This is where I set the target here. And this is just a wander position. In the moving stage, we are just wandering. Hunting state is the interesting one. We are grabbing from the grid position from player. So we are actually just trying to get to the player position here. Ah. You know what? Let me check something on the chat. Something that I kind of want to do. Let me see. How does that look for my TTS? Exactly. It's just the mute symbol? Really? Oh.
Mute.
It just says mute. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that would be a bit difficult to type, huh? Well, let's not implement that. I was planning to maybe change the setup for the mute, but I think he would be a bit inconvenient, so let's not. Okay. So I'm setting this target to this. I'm using the player position with a target like that. Then I call go to pathfinding done is when I trigger the wind up. Yeah. Okay, so how
Lolly
do
has
I...
1,432 crystal shards.
Wow. Yeah, if you do it in sequence, it doesn't actually trigger, like at all. Using 2 doesn't actually help either. To EN tags, it doesn't help. So only after pathfinding is done, I trigger the wind up. Huh. Animation ends.
My favorite is my sprinkler goes like this. And comes back like. My favorite is my sprinkler goes like this. And comes back like T. My favorite is my sprinkler goes like this. And comes back like T.
Wow. Wow. Take wind up. Path lead exists, animation end. From start, initialize. Drawing UI. Step pathfinding done. Where do I change the value of this variable? Nothing here. Clean up, that's a different thing. Destroy, that's a different thing. Pathfinding? Not here. Okay. So it's not here, so maybe it's on this line? Attack. Here attack, interrupted. It's not here. Respawn time? No, this is different.
Fuck you, Ricardo.
Wow. 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 Yeah, Mio is my first name, indeed. Where the hell am I using the pathfinding? Pathfinding, there is on any parent on create. Oh, he's winning the move, I see. This triggers only when the pathfinding is done. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so right now the one specifically for the target is using create position of the object layer. I see. So I need to recalculate this to something different. Okay, okay. I need to check the enemy. I believe it creates this one. Structs. Grades. Didn't I had one to get? Value equals to 1. Create position. Well, just a limit on reposition self.
My favorite is my sprinkler goes like this.
Ah. Reward position, get combined grades. And set target, calculate, is valid. It's not here. I remember making one function to get the player position. Combined grades. Ah. Yeah, that one didn't have the end. Let's see. Set target, limit, grid position for target. We add obstacles, combine grids. We get there's get variable. Okay. Ah. Veamos. I need to create a function to basically get a valid attack position. Let's see. I'm trying to think on a way to structure this that makes sense. Okay. Let's call this I need to make basically 3 different selections, right? So basically, does that need to be in here? Is the question. No, basically this is the issue. We have the, let me just use paint again. This is the issue.
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
This is the issue. So we have the position of the player, right? Let's say the player is right here. For the slime to attack, it basically needs to move in the direction of the player, get within jumping distance, and then attack, right? The issue is that currently the position the slime tries to get to is the exact position of the player, right? So it does this and walks into the player. That's the issue, right? Currently. So what I need to do is, if the slime is over here, I need to select one of three options. I could either select this spot right here, this spot above, or this spot below, and choose between one of those three. So the slime can navigate without hitting the player, right? That's the idea. If the slime, on the other hand, is over here, the options I need to choose are between this one again, this one here, or over here, right? It will depend on the position of the slime, which targets I shall give it for the pathfinding. Right?
I asked the gym instructor if he could teach me to do the splits. He said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "I can't make Tuesdays."
I didn't get that one. Let's see. If we have the octopus, right? Instead of using the normal pathfinding, it needs to get basically in shooting position, right? So he should aim for a medium distance from the player and go to that position, right? And the same way, we need to check if it's on the left or the right side of the player, or above or below, so we can choose the correct position, right? If we are using the bird, our new enemy, he really doesn't need to get close to the player. We just need to align either on X or on Y with the player, so it's going to be the farthest away from the player you can be in a given room without running into obstacles, right? So it will get to a point, for example, from here, and it will dash all across the room, all the way to the other end as his attack. And then we'll repeat the pattern where you go to the next and then dash across the room again. Right? That's the idea. Each of these positions needs to be different, right? I should not give the slime the seagull positions or the octopus positions, right? Because it will not really be useful. Yeah. That's the idea. So I need to figure out a way to calculate those positions to give the enemy. Yeah. Because here right now I'm just trying to get to the goal, basically try to get to the player. And that's what we use as a attacking distance, right? Yeah, that's something I was thinking about. Using that, but I also need to take into account holes, walls, obstacles, and if I'm moving in the correct direction, because I need to basically move towards the enemy, so it doesn't have to walk through the player to get to its attack position. Yeah.
My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like did.
Wow. That didn't really read the whole thing, huh? Okay, so each one of the enemies should need to have their own function to do this. Let's see. So how do we do this? Basically, I need a distance for the slime that would be equal to, let's say, 1 tile of the maps. So get function get target get attack position. That would be how? I need to determine if where is the enemy in relative to the player, right? So it would be my position. So bar if in X would be my position minus the player. Object underscore player dot X. So if this is under 0, it means I'm on east, west of the player. If I'm over 0, I should be east, right? And if I do the same for the Y, if I am under 0, I should be north. North, and otherwise it should be south. Okay. Hmm. If this greater than 0, bar underscore here. Let's call this one here dot none at the start. And once we check this there should be there dot right. Else, no else. Actually, yeah, direction horizontal and direction vertical. So I can actually select things more cleanly. So otherwise, if we are on the other direction, we will be on the left. And this is direction horizontal. And then we need direction vertical. And this is Y. And if we are above, that should give us south. And that would be down. And if not, that should be north, up. Okay, with that we now have the position, right? In relative to the player. What's next? Okay, now that we have that, I should determine the attacking distance, right? Do I have a range of attack here? The bow, character name, attack range. Yeah, I have it right here. So this one
My
right
sprinkler
here.
goes like this and comes back like that.
Our attack rank. How do we use this? If our direction is if our horizontal direction is right, the position I must respond with is bar position on the horizontal would be a object player dot x plus our attack range, right? That would be the position horizontal. And actually it should be a vector too. Vector 2. And it would be x, comma y. And it would be position horizontal dot x would be to itself plus attack range. If we're going left, it should be minus right here. Position in vertical, it should be y. It would be the same thing, but using this. You're going to go to sleep? Good night, good night. Sleep well? Sleep well, sleep well. Actually, let me move this. It would be too weird if I said, don't die. Don't die in your sleep. It's a weird request. I know. Direction vertical. Post vertical and y. And it should be down and up. And if we are going up, this has to be plus and the other has to be minus. No, the other way around. Down is plus and the other minus, okay? Right? And the position we return to the enemy to use should be return one of those two, either vertical or horizontal. So I'm just going to use choose between position horizontal and position vertical. Hmm. Yeah, I think that works. Kinda. So I can go now to the parent right here. And I just switch this right here. That means I need to add it to the octa too. Right here. Function. Which could be basically the same. Yeah, the only thing that changes is the attack range, huh? Since these at the top are basically the default, I can actually make this the default function in theory. So I can just go over here to the create and add it to the default functions. That way I don't need to modify it if I don't need to. So I can basically delete this one and it should work just the same. This has a set attack range, right? Yeah. 120, that is 4. Okay. Yeah, I think that in theory works. Kinda. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, that seems to be working, kinda. Maybe not. They are behaving a bit weirdly, I must say. Yeah. They're behaving a bit weird. Hold up, what's happening here? Object player minus Y and X, okay. We have this, we have the direction. So X minus the player X. So if the player is more to the right, this should be negative. So this is correct, okay. Let me move this info down to make things more legible. Okay. Here, if y minus player is negative, we should be above. Yeah, that is correct. B difference in y, difference in x. Okay, that is all correct. We initialize position horizontal on the current player's position. Then we check the direction in the horizontal and we decide that to change the position if the player direction right. If I'm to the right, my target should be to attack from the right towards the left, right? Oh, these are backwards. That's the issue. This should be a plus. And if I'm below, I should attack from below. If I'm above, I should attack from above. Yeah, the vertical is right, the horizontal is wrong. Okay. Ah, shit. That was way more effective than I thought it was going to be. Ah. Okay, the horizontal seems to be vertical seems to be working okay. The horizontal seems to be not working correctly. Is the pathfinding not taking into account the trees? I wonder. Because I noticed that it's getting stuck there. Mark or Sacco. Let me check. Game object. barrel tree. It is taking into account the trees. Even the player. Should I increase this a bit? Maybe. Okay. Let's see. I really need to save, so I don't have to go through the intro each time. Huh. Why is attacking there, I wonder? Is it because I'm initially setting the things before I select the position, maybe?
My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like it.
Wow. Yeah, the attacking algorithm is not doing what I thought it would do. Let me see. Global menu pass, subject player. That's the game manager. Slime. Draw text, prefix, state, creator, position. Draw title. This if goes right there, this quiz, okay. What the hell? My keyboard doesn't work. What happened to here? Why is my keyboard not working? Huh? My keyboard is not working. No, it
It's
is
abuse
working.
time.
Yeah, my keyboard is working. Is maybe the program that kinda crashed? Hold up. What happened there?
Joking, I would never.
Okay, can I type now? Why is not letting me type? Oh, now it's letting me type, but not here. Oh, I see. Whoops. Now I get it.
My sprinkler goes like this.
にゃにゃめにゃにゃじゅにゃにゃとのにゃらびでにゃくにゃくえにゃにゃくにゃにゃはんにゃにゃじゃいにゃんにゃくにゃらべてにゃがにゃがめ。
Wow. I need to go to the parents. Okay. So I need to do this. And I... want to check the grids. So we have the grid, right? So I'm going to just say draw underscore text. It's going to be bar underscore position into grid of set target. Wait. Set target. We are 70s on literally target. Okay. Targets. And that's in grid position, right? It's a vector 2. Set limit path bracket. Oh wait, what is this? Branch? Oh, okay. That's the issue. Okay, I get it now. Up distance, down distance. Distance equals to 3. Uplet that, blah blah blah. Okay, that's the issue. Yeah, I'm going to kill this. And I'm just going to leave target. Right? Set target. And I need it to convert it to world position, so over here. Grid dot to world position of this target this the world position. World position takes a vector 2. Okay. And then I just need to draw it on position.x, position.y, and I'm going to just draw an x in that place, like this. And I will turn the book. The book. There we go. Are these not showing their target? Hold up. The book. I see. That was the issue. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Okay. Just trying to get there and then attack. Then the position is over there, which should not be there. Yeah, he's going to the front side. And then attack. Okay, that's a valid position. Okay. Then that's not a valid position. I can make them faster, yeah. Okay, that's a valid position. Okay. That's not a valid position. So X and Y are mixed, I think. Okay, that's a valid one. Okay, if I'm here, that's not a valid position. Okay, I think the X is incorrect. That is valid, okay. That is technically valid. That's not valid. Okay, the X is backwards. Okay. Yeah, the X is backwards. Huh. For some reason, it seems to be blocked. It got stuck. Huh. Okay, that one is okay. That one is okay. Yeah, I kinda get stuck, huh? So here it should either pick up here or up here, but it's grabbing this position right there. Yeah, that one is fine. I don't know why he's trying to go over there. That's a bit weird. Okay, that's fine. That is fine also. Yeah, it's just the X that seems to be backwards. Yeah. Okay. Let me check. Next is backwards. So when you're to right, we need to go plus, and this should be minus. Okay, that should fix that issue. You want them to be faster, huh? Let's see, do I have a speed variable here? Maybe here on step. Not here. Enemy step. Pause, return, let's corners, collisions, cooldown, idle, random, target position, set target. Pathfinding, set target, move. Move is using position to tower gold. Equals pathfinding equal true. Target position. Gold position. Make obstacle. Tower gold position.
My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like time alert.
Wow. Wow. Let's see. Target grid position is right here. Get next move tile, target position, goal position, current position. Check here, get direction. Where is the code where I move? Oh, here it is. We're moving right here, plus or minus. Maybe I should add a speed variant. Yeah, maybe I should add a speed value. Match HP, cooldown, state, attack power, direction, frame rate, wander, target. Movement, speed, integer, and by default it's going to be 1. And I could just add it right here. X equals, and we remove the movement speed. And if not, we add the movement speed. Like that, and that should make them faster. Actually, I need to fix this part also. This should be movement speed. Movement speed times 2. Just to make sure they don't collide. Like that. And what else? Mark Obstacle. What does this do? Initial variable grade, obstacle max, variable calculate current grade vector position. Okay, I might need to modify this. Okay, but with this I should be able to increase the speed of the enemies. Movement speed right here. I can set this, for example, to 5. Movement speed. And let's see. Gonna catch the stream because of work. Good night, everyone. Okay, good night. Don't worry about it. Thank you for
catch
coming.
the stream because of work. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Good night, good night. Bye bye. Let's see. Now they are not really moving, which is worrying. Yeah, they are not moving. What happened there? Is perhaps this the issue? Come on. They are not moving. Oh.
Hola.
Hola. Bienvenido, bienvenido. Yeah, they are not moving. What happened there? Let me check. Now they are moving. Yeah. Okay, so it was basically that thing, the thing that was causing for them to not move. So maybe I will just adjust this for it to be x minus and x plus y minus y plus, and I will remove this. Maybe it's because I'm doing things like this that is causing issues. In theory that should work. ¿Cómo estás, Spy? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? They are not moving again. Ah! Why are they not moving? Movement speed is 1. Movement speed is 1. Yeah, this is correct. Maybe it's an issue of the fact that I don't actually have it on within the variables here. Is that why the computer is complaining? Nope, they are not moving. Huh, that's really weird. Why is that not working? If I use the plus plus, it does work. Hmm. Yeah, there is working correctly for some reason. Hmm. Hmm. That's weird. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why this is not working. Hmm. Yeah, I need to figure it out later why that's not working correctly. Huh. Well, I think I need to rework this algorithm of movement. I don't think it's doing this job. Yeah. But for now, let's end it here. Unless we manage to improve the performance of the algorithm and somehow improve it a little. Yeah. Okay. Then I suppose I will be ending things.
Qué risa que esté vivo, tanto me odias. Tal vez nunca debí haber escrito, tal vez debería olvidar el español, tal vez nunca debí haber entrado a ese stream de Celeste, tal vez nunca debí nacer.
Wow. Quite a lot of what to call it? Insecurities? Depressive? Trauma dumping? ¿Se te ocurrió? Ok, regreso a mi cuarto. Okay, so I think I'll be ending today's stream. I managed to improve the pathfinding a little bit. I think I need to make some more adjustments. I think. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here for today, and thank you so much for coming. I will see you next time. Voy a parar aquí, voy a ir a cenar. Muchas gracias por venir. Y gracias por venir al stream. Yeah. Good night. Buenas noches. Adiós. Que descansen. Necesito comer algo. Bye bye. Good night. Adiós. Buenas noches. Que descansen bien. Bye bye. Good night. Rest well. Bye bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you have it. Bye bye. Good night. Adiós. Bye bye. Hasta el jueves. See you on Thursday. Yeah. As always, my schedule is on Discord and on Twitter, and the link to Twitter is in the bottom of the description. And the prototype for my game is available on Patreon. The source is available behind a $1 paywall on the same place. Okay. Bye bye. Adiós. Buenas noches. Que descansen. Adiós. Bye bye. Good night. Adiós. Bye bye. Bye.
Ricardo is just spamming shut up for
にゃにゃめにゃ
nothing.
にゃじゅにゃにゃ
To
と
be
のにゃ
fair,
ら
I'm
び
not
でにゃくにゃ
helping
くいにゃにゃ
spam
く
those
にゃにゃはんにゃにゃ
sprinkles.
じゃいにゃにゃ
My
くにゃらべて
computer
にゃが
always
にゃが
makes
め
MMMSSHHH twin poop PSHHHHHHHHHHHHHHH sound when it switches on, and there thing continues for all the time it's on. Sounds like you need to check your cooling fan. If you think nobody cares about you, try missing a couple of payments. Shut up. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. Okay, I'll stop. I used to be a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough. One for each layer, I presume. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Shut up. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Why did the scarecrow become a successful neurosurgeon? He was outstanding in his field. I'm writing a book. I have the page numbers, do me? Probably. But what if they all have walls? I asked the gym instructor if he could teach me to do the splits. He said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "I can't make Tuesdays. Pathfinding is hard." I got the joke but know the funny. Not. And the seagull just needs to go for the kill? Oh right. Pick the player position and move the point to a direction until it reaches the distance limit or a wall. Distance. Now is development time. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. Limau. Okay, the pure T-spam sounded cool. That's how supposed to sound. Anyway, you could get the difference between X of the enemy and player, and the difference between Y of the enemy and player to pick the direction. That looks like a copy-paste. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. Okay, I'll stop. That sounded like a bird. Hey, I'ma go sleep. Good night to y'all. Ricardo is sleeping. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. I love this one. Maybe if you leave the old Pathfinder for slimes and the new for other monsters? You know, BC slimes are pretty stupid, is abuse time. Joking, I would never. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. Nyanyum nyanya jun ianya du no nyarabide nyakunyaku inayanyaku nyanya han nyanya di nyaninaku nyarabiti nyaganya game. Can you make them faster? My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like tit. Time alert. Time alert. WTF. Why? That wasn't supposed to happen. Couldn't catch the stream because of work. Good night everyone. Hola. Como tan? Bread. Vivos. XD.
Qué risa que este vivo tanto me odias. Tal vez nunca debí haber escrito, tal vez debería olvidar el español, tal vez nunca debí haber entrado a ese stream de Celeste, tal vez nunca debí nacer.
Question mark. Underscore. Nada. Samio Curio XD. XD. Dot underscore. Dot underscore dot XD. Me edra paste. Soy cine. Oka. Duck. Hasta mañana. D. Hasta el jueves. Duck. Thumbs up. Nyanyum nyanya jun ianya du no nyarabide nyakunyaku inayanyaku nyanya han nyanya di nyaninaku nyarabiti nyaganya game. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a shoebox. A shoebox in September. A shoebox in 21st of September. And 21st of September make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. XDDDDD. Are the spam. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. The shut up is not enabling on the end screen. You all shall suffer. XD. And another one. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. Nyanyum nyanya jun ianya du no nyarabide nyakunyaku inayanyaku nyanya han nyanya di nyaninaku nyarabiti nyaganya game. Frowning face. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. Dot underscore dot XD. XDDDDDD. Man, I love it. Silence at last. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. What's silence? I jinxed it. Frowning face. Croissant. Banana. Bread. My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. Last time, my sprinkler goes like this and comes back like dit. Cat, big black square, cat, big black square, cat, big black square. Good night. Good night. Duck, left pointing finger, bread. Bye bye. Nice meal. Bye, DDDDD.